4 out of 5 people are hiding emotional pain every single day, and most of them don't even realize it. You look like you're functioning, but inside you're holding back tears, questions, and stories you've never told. So here's the real question. Are you one of them? The smile, the small talk, the strength, it all looks good on the outside, but something in you feels like you're barely hanging on. Trust me, I know the feeling. I've worn the mask too, and it's exhausting. This video is for the silent strugglers, the ones who show up for everybody else but feel invisible themselves. I'm going to walk you through 5 powerful points to help you understand why we hide pain, what it's really doing to us, and how to finally stop carrying it alone. Because hiding doesn't heal it, and you don't have to keep pretending you're okay. Let's start with why so many of us have learned to keep quiet, even when we're breaking inside. Early age, many of us were told to toughen up, stop crying, or handle it on our own. And without knowing, we absorb this belief that emotional pain makes us weak, or worse, makes us a burden. So instead of reaching out, we shut down. We smile when we're hurting. We joke instead of cry. We say I'm fine when we're absolutely not. The problem is, every time we silence our pain, we disconnect from our own healing. You know, hiding pain doesn't protect other people. It isolates you from yourself. Imagine being in this house that's on fire, but instead of yelling for help, you draw the curtain so nobody sees the smoke. That's what hiding your hurt does. The fire keeps burning. You're just hiding it better. You're not wrong for needing help. You were just taught to suffer quietly, but you can unlearn that right now. Let's go deeper, because the most dangerous part of hiding pain isn't how others see you, it's what it does to you on the inside. Just because you are not talking about it doesn't mean the pain is gone. Pain that's buried doesn't die. It just changes form. It turns into anxiety, overthinking, explosive reactions, numbness, even physical symptoms like migraines or fatigue. You might think you moved on, but your body and behavior are still carrying what your mouth won't say. I've had moments where I thought I was over it until a smell, a sound, or a sentence triggered a breakdown I did not see coming. That's not weakness though. That is pain trying to speak. Here's the truth. When you suppress emotionally, it's going to show up physically, mentally, or in your relationships. Think of your pain like a beach ball underwater. You can hold it down, but it takes energy, and eventually it's going to pop back up. You can either talk about it now or let it speak for you later in ways that you will not be able to control. You don't need to tell everyone everything. You don't need to pour your heart out to strangers, but you do need to be real with someone, even if it's just yourself. That moment when you finally say, I'm not okay, that's not weakness, that is strength. Maybe that moment happens in a conversation with a friend, or maybe it starts in the pages of a journal. That is why I created the I Will Be My Best Today journal, because healing starts when you finally give your inner voice a place to land. Honesty is the first step toward recovery. You do not heal by hiding. You heal by honoring what's real. Think of your pain like a splinter. You can cover it up. You can cover it up all day long, but unless you deal with it directly, it's going to keep irritating everything else around it. One honest moment can open the door to years of healing, and you deserve to walk through this door. But here's what often stops us, especially when we've hidden our pain for years. This one is deep, because for a lot of people, pain has been sitting inside so long that the idea of letting it out feels terrifying. You've held it in for so long, you're scared that if you let go, it'll destroy you, that you'll unravel, you'll break down, get stuck in the emotion forever. But the truth is, emotion moves when it's expressed. You won't get stuck. You'll actually get free. I've had that moment, alone in my room, finally letting it out. And guess what? I didn't break. I thought I would, but I did not. I was finally able to breathe for the first time in years. Letting yourself feel free isn't the end of you. It's the beginning of you coming back. Picture a dam that's been holding water for decades. The crack isn't the disaster. It's the release, and what flows out clears the way for new life. Don't ever think you're falling apart. You're making space to come back together. And now, here's the most important point of all, the reason we stay silent and the truth that sets us free. We don't just hide pain because of pride. We hide it because we think no one will understand, or worse, they will simply walk away. But you were never meant to go through pain all by yourself. You deserve safe people, safe spaces, real connection. Not because you've earned it though, but because you're human. Even if the first few people don't get it, that's okay because someone will. Even if your first journal entry feels awkward, keep going, keep writing. You're not too complicated. You're not too emotional. You're not too far gone. You're a person who's becoming whole, who's been carrying more than anyone knows. Even if you are hurting, you are still worthy of love, even if you're not holding everything together. Think of your pain like a story with torn pages. It doesn't mean the story is over. It just means someone needs to help you turn the next page. You do not have to heal alone, and you never did. Here is something that might surprise you. That person you admire might be hiding something too. The coworker who's always smiling, the friend who never talks about emotions, someone who always seems like they got it going on. They might be in the 80% too. You're not the only one. You're not crazy. You're not weak. You're simply human. And humans, we need help from time to time. If 80% of the people are hiding pain, that means being vulnerable might be one of the strongest things you will ever do. Imagine being in some dark room and thinking you're alone, then somebody lights a candle. That's what sharing your truth does. It shows others they're not alone either. If you start being real, someone else might finally feel safe enough to do the same. So if you're part of the 80%, silently carrying pain, know this: you don't have to stay there. You were taught to hide, you were conditioned to suppress, but that doesn't have to be your reality anymore. You can name the pain, you can speak it, you can write it, and the moment you do, the healing begins. The real you, the one behind the mask, is worthy of being seen, being heard, and being held. Not just when you're strong though, especially when you're struggling. And if all you can do today is take one honest breath, one real step, one safe word, that's enough, because you are enough. If you're ready to let it out safely, grab the journal I designed for moments just like this. It's your space to finally be honest with no judgment, no filter, just your truth. If this video helped you feel seen, subscribe now. Healing starts when we stop pretending, and this channel is here to walk with you step by step. Share this with someone who's still pretending to be okay. You never know who needs it.